What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Today, we're doing the Jaden Ivey Detroit Pistons rebuild, man. This one kind of got swept under the rug a little bit with free agency opening and a couple big trades that have happened so far. This one really did kind of go right past me, and I'm excited to do this one today because I think Jaden Ivey has the potential to be one of the best players in the draft. Look, I think Keegan Murray is going to be really good for the Sacramento Kings. He had a really good debut in the G League, technically last night when you're seeing this, but Jaden Ivey to me is a transcendent prospect that has the potential to be really, really good in this league. I'm not saying Keegan Murray doesn't. I think Jaden Ivey just does a ton of things really well. I think he's going to fit this Pistons team really well, and honestly, in my opinion, the Pistons potentially having the best offseason in the NBA so far. Obviously, this is a 3-year rebuild. We are not going to go ahead and try to make this realistic whatsoever. I know some of you have been asking me to do realistic prospect rebuilds, and I just don't really do realistic rebuilds. I might try a couple of them at some point. We'll see, though. So, we're going to continue to do the prospect rebuilds after this, obviously with that Kevin Durant trade looming? I don't know. And Kyrie Irving potentially being on the move as well. We really don't know what it's going to look like for prospect rebuilds in the next couple of days. But obviously, I will get to all of them. Let me know what you want to see down below in the comments section. And yeah, man, Jaden Ivey, Detroit Pistons. Let's get into it. We have simmed ahead all the way up to the start of the 2022-2023 NBA season. We are here. I don't think the Pistons are going to be making many other big, huge moves in free agency or as it comes to the trades or anything like that. I think they're in a pretty content spot. If one or two minor things are different, my apologies. I also would like to emphasize before I get into this, I was not able to sign Kevin Knox to my team, unfortunately, I know. I think it's a good flyer for them in real life, but unfortunately in this game, for whatever reason, he asked for $11 million a year. And I didn't have $11 million in cap space. So let's go over the team. I don't know why some guys' overalls are going down. It's just the way this file is. Cade Cunningham, former #1 overall pick. Obviously already very good in this league. I think he has the potential to be a really good dynamic backcourt with him and Jaden Ivey. Saben Lee will be our backup for now. That being said, I'm a big Killian Hayes fan, and I do want to develop him to eventually be the backup point guard on this team. I would like that. Nothing against Saben Lee. I'm just a Killian Hayes fan. Alec Burks, who came over in a trade with the Knicks, basically for nothing. It feels like the Knicks kind of just gave him up along with Nerlens Noel. Kemba Walker. I didn't get the Knicks offseason so far, but he's now here. Alec Burks going to be our backup shooting guard here behind Jaden Ivey. Yes, I'm starting Jaden Ivey, #5 overall pick out of Purdue. I'm excited to have him here. I think Burks is a guy for the Pistons that potentially, if maybe they're not so good at this point in time, or not this point in time, but maybe around the trade deadline next year, they potentially could get a first-round pick for him at the deadline. I think Alec Burks has the potential to definitely help the team out a lot. But he's here in Detroit for now. Saddiq Bey, who I'm very high on, I like a lot. Unfortunately, his overall goes down like 4 points after like year #2. I don't know why that's happening. Hamidou Diallo here as well. I don't know why his overall is going down as well. Interesting. Donnell House, you can ignore. I know he's in Philadelphia. He's just one of the free agents the game automatically signs for me. Marvin Bagley, who signed a 3-year, $37 million extension with this team. I think that's pretty good value for them. Obviously, he was traded over from the Sacramento Kings. It never really worked there in Sacramento, and now he's here in Detroit. And I'm happy to have him, along with Kelly Olynyk, who will be his backup. The center spot's interesting for me. I like Isaiah Stewart. He doesn't necessarily progress as much as I wish he would in this game, but I like him enough to definitely start him for probably the majority of this video. Maybe by year 3 if we really find the right trade. There's a fucking bug flying by me. You fucking get the fuck out of here. And then they obviously got Nerlens Noel in that deal with the Knicks as well. I think the draft night deal. I'm not going to play Nerlens Noel. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'll keep him on the team just because I don't want to acquire assets. Like, this is most likely going to be what this Detroit Pistons team's looking like. So I don't want to like trade him if he's not actually traded just for the first season. And then Jalen Duren, who's the guy that's going to be my backup center, and I'm super excited about having as well. Him and Isaiah Stewart, I'd like to both progress and see if I can get them as high as an overall as possible. I'll set the rotation. I'll see you guys before we do start simming your #1. A very young core is hopefully going to turn us into an NBA champion. Obviously not this year. I don't think anybody's worrying about that. But we have the potential to be very, very good in potentially just 2 years' time. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Saddiq Bey, Marvin Bagley, and Isaiah Stewart. I believe that entire starting five is under 23? 23 or under, which is absolutely crazy. Definitely one of the best young cores in the entirety of the NBA. The bench unit's also super solid as well. Hamidou Diallo, Alec Burks, Kelly Olynyk, Jalen Duren, and Saben Lee. Again, I don't know if we're going to be a playoff team. Maybe we can sneak in there. Sometimes these things do happen in 2K, but we're not going to be competing for a championship in year #1. It's going to be definitely a developmental year, and I'm excited with that. I'm fine with that. I think this team has the potential to be great just at the start of next year. See you guys at the end of year #1. We were pretty much around where I thought this team was going to be. We are not in the playoffs. We're not even in the play-in. We're the 11th seed here in the Eastern Conference, and honestly, I'm fine with that. I think, again, having a lottery pick with this team is only going to help things. We are not going to be competitive, especially in the playoffs, so I'm very comfortable with that. Shocker. Luka Doncic, MVP. Chet Holmgren. Wait, let me guess. Simmons. Oh, no, Trae Young, because this game doesn't know how to play him and DeJounte in the same backcourt. Giannis. Claxton? No, it's Jared Vanderbilt over there in Utah. Ugh. Just a weird, like, not ugh, that's not the right reaction. I'm sorry. I don't know. I already gave my thoughts on that trade. Nate McMillan, Coach of the Year, 60-22 for the Atlanta Hawks. Obviously, Trae Young coming off the bench, winning sixth man, is absolutely hilarious. We finished with a record of 35-47, so obviously not the best record, but again, hopefully somewhat of a high pick. Maybe we'll get a little lucky in the lottery. Cade Cunningham balling out, doing his thing, followed by our number 5 overall pick, Mr. Jaden Ivey, progressing quite nicely, and a really solid rookie campaign out of him. Sadiq Bey, Marvin Bagley, Hamidou Diallo, Isaiah Stewart, Alec Burks, Jalen Duren, Kelly Olynyk, Saban Lee. I feel bad not playing Killian Hayes. I really want to get him minutes. Isaiah Stewart, rather some boards, and assist was Cade Cunningham. So we can sim the entirety of the playoffs. We do not have to worry about that. I also want to emphasize before I make any of the moves of this offseason that are coming, this is not a realistic rebuild. I think the Pelicans just blew a 3-1 lead, and that makes me happy, even though I hate the 76ers as a Celtics fan. But yeah, congrats, Harden. You finally won a ring. Okay, let's hit the draft lottery real quick and see what pick we are going to have. We are currently projected... The Thunder have our pick? That sucks. Oh, no, we have the number 4 overall pick. It must have been like top 5 protector or something. I can't even begin. What trade was that from? I have no idea. I'm fine with Dwayne Casey being our head coach. I have no reason to fire him. Obviously, this is still a very young core. Maybe if we have a really shitty season, number 2, I'll move on from him. But for now, I'm fine. We have number 4 in the first round, so we actually got a little lucky in the lottery. I don't know if that pick was top 5 protected. If it was, we really lucked out. And then we have the 8th overall pick in round number 2. I'm honestly fine with that 4th overall pick. Again, the prospects that I might go with, I'm not taking Victor. I get him a lot. I don't need a Scoot Henderson. I don't really need any of these guys, honestly. Maybe like a John Butler, who I'm not even going to pretend that I know anything about. I don't. We can see he's around a 76 overall, so I might take a flyer on him. I mean, obviously Marvin Bagley is our starting power forward, but you honestly never know. We could use some depth maybe if we let Olynyk walk. So, yeah, we'll maybe take John Butler if he's available. Knowing my luck, he's probably going to go like the pick before me. He did not. John Butler's on the board, and John Butler is officially a member of the Detroit Pistons. We will also use our second-round pick. A lot more of you guys have been asking me to use those, and I actually agree with you. I think it's a great point, and huge shout-out to all of you guys that have been suggesting that. Let's go ahead and draft somebody here. I know nothing about pretty much any of these guys. Christian Braun or Christian Koloko? Koloko? I feel like I've heard that name before. I'm just going to take him. Maybe he'll be in a trade. That value might be somewhat high. All right, 74 overall, so our scouting was a little bit off on John Butler. Koloko, or I'm just going to call him Christian. 72 overall, fine with me. Team player options. I don't know why all these overalls are just shooting down. It's ridiculous. I don't know, though. We're going to start making some trades, and I'll see you guys with a potential move. We're going to try to make a big trade here with the Toronto Raptors. I almost said Detroit Pistons, and yeah, no, that's us. This is not the first time I've tried to make a big trade. I actually tried to get Jaren Jackson Jr. It was not happening, and I'll give you the little spiel again. I think Bagley could be great. I think he has the potential to be really good here. I just think in a 3-year rebuild, we got to get win-now players, and that I really don't have too much time to develop a guy like Pascal Siakam, who's already there. I meant a guy like Marvin Bagley, and Pascal Siakam is obviously already developed. Trade exception, I'll wait on that. How about I can throw you some bench pieces? You want Kelly Olynyk? You can have him. You want a first-round pick? You can have it. And, wow, Pascal Siakam, welcome to the team. He's listed as a center. You move him to power forward. Nothing really changes there. I hate that Sadiq Bey's overall is going down. Somebody tried to explain it to me in the comment section, and he's just, like, irritated. I don't know. I'm ready for my time to the Pistons to come to an end. I am irritated with things around here. What are you irritated about with the bro? I'm not blaming him. I obviously know it's the game. Gabriel Procida, if you're getting pissed, I don't know what you're getting all mad about. You're not even playing, so how about you just go? I'll take a first-round pick for you. Cool, that's fine by me. Alrighty, we can take a look at this team right now. I'm very comfortable with the way it's kind of built out right now. I'm ready to trade Nerlens Noel, I think, maybe potentially for a new backup. Actually, who's my small? Oh, no, I had a good backup small forward. Who was my backup small forward? It's Hamidou Diallo, who was he was not restricted, was he? Shoot. Is he gonna let me bring him back? No, it's not. Let me double check here. That would suck if he just got like let go. Nope, it's not gonna let me bring back Hamidou Diallo, and he is not restricted. Let me double check. Nope, he's unrestricted. The game's just gonna let him go. Sweet! That's exactly what I was looking for. Awesome. Okay, who are my options to potentially sign and replace him? Nobody really too good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trade Nerlens Noel, and let's get a small forward. Some of you might call this a weird deal. We're going to really solidify our bench and our bench scoring, especially acquiring Terry Rozier, Nerlens Noel, Alec Burks heading out. They're both on expiring contracts, and ultimately I think it's time, and obviously Terry Rozier and Nerlens Noel are the same age, but get a little bit younger on this team, and I think this is a really good way of doing it. So I'm still starting Jaden Ivey. Rozier is going to come off the bench. I'm sure Rozier is a better player at this point in time. I just want to develop Ivy, and this is a Jaden Ivey rebuild after all. So the small forward options are still not going to be great. I'm probably going to be a little bit cheesy, sign the highest overall here like a Ricky Rubio, and then just trade him for whichever small forward is available. It sucks that Hamidou Diallo is just gone. I don't know why that is. If one of you 2K smart people, whatever you want to call yourselves, can explain it to me in the comment section, I would genuinely appreciate it. Did we not just get Ricky Rubio? Or... oh, we're not done with moratorium. Okay, yeah, that sucks. I would have really liked to have him back, but I guess Hamidou Diallo has other plans. I need a small forward. It does not need to be anybody really that good. Maybe somebody who's like a little bit on the younger side. That's obviously being a little bit picky, but we shall see. I'm really not seeing a ton of small forwards right now. How tall is Ochai? 6'5". You know what? He hasn't even played. I'll take a flyer on him. I have no idea if he can play small forward or not, but the NBA's positionless. I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. We made a couple moves here with this team in Detroit, and honestly, I'm really excited to see how this second season goes for us. Starting 5 is as follows. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey. Looks like Saddiq Bey has finally stopped being pissed, or his overall stopped going down. He might still be pissed. I'll check on that. I'm just interested. Somebody explained it to me why you're unsettled and you're ready for your time to come to an end. Okay. Pascal Siakam, obviously a new addition in the offseason. Huge upgrade to that power forward spot again. Nothing against Marvin Bagley. I just want to win basketball games. Isaiah Stewart still starting at that center spot. Terry Rozier is our new 6-man. Really good 6-man right there. Jalen Duren, Ochai, Abagaji. I'm, again, not good with names. Killian Hayes, John Butler. I think the team's looking a little bit better than last season. I'm excited to see how we do. Hopefully, pretty good seed here in the Eastern Conference. See you guys at the end of year number 2. A really good turnaround here for us, as we are the 1 seed here in the Eastern Conference. I thought we'd be in the mix as maybe one of the top 4 or 5 seeds, but I didn't think 1 seed. Now, hell, I'll take that. Shocker, Luka Doncic MVP, never seen that. Victor Wembanyama, your rookie of the year, is in Orlando. Ben Simmons, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Saban Lee, and Willie Green, coach of the year. The Pelicans are obviously going to be a problem, and we have a better record. Sick. Dwayne Casey probably should have got it, but that's fine by me. Actually, the last time he won Coach of the Year, he got fired, right? I think so. So, yeah, maybe not. Cade Cunningham, Pascal Siakam, Jaden Ivey, Saddiq Bey, Terry Rozier, Jalen Duren, Isaiah Stewart, Ochai, I'm sorry. Butler, Hayes, and then we had Thomas Satoransky down there. Rebounds was Isaiah Stewart, and assists was Cade Cunningham. So, let's sim the plan. See what we got here in round number 1. It's going to be the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo, Bouknight, Hayward, Kai Jones, Mark Williams. Good team right there. They're obviously doing a lot of things right. I just think, okay, I was going to say we're a lot better, but yeah, they won game 1. Hopefully we can go on to win 4 straight. We are up 3-1, and yeah, quick gentleman sweep. Moving on to Philadelphia. Harden, they're actually the defending champions. Tyrese Maxey, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, Embiid. They had a Jalen Brunson on the bench, DeAnthony Melton on the bench as well. Paul Reed. All right, let's go game by game and see if we can get by the defending champions. We're 2-2. We got a best-of-3 series right now, up 3-2. We're on to these finals, taking on the Boston Celtics. Pritchard, Brogdon, Brown, Tatum, Williams, Derek White, Marcus Smart, Caleb Martin, Grant Williams. It's a very good 7 seed there in Boston. The one time I want the Celtics to lose, of course, is when I am playing them here in 2K. They win 2 straight. We are winning game 5, and we win game 6, and oh boy. McCollum, Jones, Ingram, Zion, Valanciunas. Do they have... oh, no, we have home court. I was going to say, do they have home court, really? We win game 1, lose game 2, win game 3, win game 4, and it's a championship in year number 2. Did not think it was going to happen, but it did. Awesome to see. Cade Cunningham, finals MVP at the age of 22. Hell of an accomplishment. I didn't think this team was championship caliber. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to try to bullshit you with it. I guess 2K thought it was. Lottery, Timberwolves, Pelicans. It's exactly what the New Orleans Pelicans need. It's just 2 more lottery top 3 picks. How was one from the Bucks? How did they suck? I'm going to bring Dwayne Casey back. We obviously just won a championship, and he probably should have been coach of the year. If I can find him, that is. I probably scrolled by him. Nope, I did not. He's just really low on the totem pole. Cool. Welcome back, Dwayne Casey. All right, let's head up to the NBA draft. I have no idea if we have any picks in this year's draft. We do not. Probably wasn't going to use it anyways. And T-player options, this is beautiful. All of you can come back. Isaiah Stewart, Hayes, and Saddiq Bey all getting their qualifying. I wonder if Saddiq Bey is he still pissed? Does he still want to... oh, I can't even check. That would have been cool. Well, he signed a contract with me. That's really what it comes down to. Yeah, he's pissed. I have no idea why. Like, will he... Wait. Hold on. Wait. Sorry. My bad. I want to know what it is about this dude. I don't get it, man. We're going to... How much... Whoa, I'm not bidding him that much. How much money is the other offers for... No, they're not even real offers. All right, I'm going to give Siakam like $32 million a year. Player option. I'm obviously not trading him. I'm just going to go ahead and probably match whatever Saddiq Bey gets, and then I'm just going to trade him just because if he doesn't want to be here, I'll trade him. I know it's obviously not his fault. I know it's something wrong with the game, but I'll grant him his wish, and we already won a championship. We got him a ring, and we're cool. I mean, he obviously earned the ring, but yeah, I'll wait till he goes somewhere else. He's going to get a contract. Other than that, I'll see you guys at the trade. All of that in Saddiq Bey accept his qualifying offer. I'm still going to trade him. We can look at some offers here. Obviously, maybe I should have signed somebody else to be on the bench. I know he has a no-trade clause. I think he'd still be more than willing to probably leave if we let him go. So let's see if we have any offers here. Let's see some options. Obviously, he is not making a ton of money, unfortunately, so our options are probably pretty limited. Yeah. Not really seeing a ton of great options here for potential trades. So, yeah, let me go try to do one manually. Saddiq Bey accepting the qualifying offer honestly really screwed everything up. I can't find a trade that's worth it, so if he wants to be pissed, he can be pissed here in Detroit. It's a video game at this point in time. So, yeah, we didn't make any changes. I'm sorry. I know I typically have a rule where I have to make one change every single offseason, but, yeah, we really didn't in this one. It's fine. We won a championship. No reason to switch anything up. Final year, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Saddiq Bey, Pascal Siakam, and Isaiah Stewart. Also, I want to put it out there that the final... Like when I was simming up until like the entirety of free agency, Saddiq Bey had 14 contract offers. I don't know why he didn't sign with one of them. There's got to be some bug going on. Rozier, Ochai, Duran, Hayes, and Butler are going to be our bench unit here. We are fresh off a championship. I'd like to get another one. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. LaMelo Ball, your MVP, as we round out year number 3 as a 1 seed for the second straight year, and we have high hopes of winning a second championship. G.G. Jackson, Rookie of the Year, is in. I almost said Detroit. I don't know why I keep doing that. In Minnesota, Simmons, Giannis, Amari Bailey, most improved. Dwayne Casey finally gets his Coach of the Year recognition as we go 65-17. This team is good. Wow, we're only 1 game ahead of the Hornets, who we beat last year in the playoffs, and are going to be a problem for us potentially. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, very happy he's turning out to be a stud in this game. At least I think he's going to be one in real life, but at least in the game. Followed by Saddiq Bey, who seems pissed again, and you can take a look at the rest. I'll check if his overall is down. Like, I just hope it's not costing us, like, wins at this point. I don't think it, yeah, like, I just really don't get it. All right, let's take a look at who we got here in round number 1. It is going to be the Boston Celtics, who we ended up actually beating last year. Oh, they added DeMar. Interesting addition. That's a really good play-in team. I mean, we played them in the East Finals. Oh, shit, did not mean to do that. We played them in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, and the team really didn't change too much. We obviously beat them there, and I'm very fine with it. It's just weird how those things change. Trae Young, Kevin Huerter, Lance Stevenson, John Collins, Capella, Adrian Griffin Jr., Darius Baisley. Okay, I don't know why Lance is starting on that squad. I feel like that's a little weird. I say that, and we're 2-2 with them right now. We're up 3-2. And we're back in the Eastern Conference Finals. This team obviously won 64 games, and they added Karl-Anthony Towns. That's a pretty big addition there in your front court if you do. We're up 3-0 though, and they got a game in there. And no, we're not doing this 2K. We're in the finals, and we got a rematch once again. This is who I'm terrified of. He got an absolute bag in real life. Honestly, I mean, you had to give it to him, but like, god damn, I just worry about those injury concerns, man. He's obviously a hell of a basketball player, and okay, we're going to game 7 real quick. We won back-to-back. I think Zion, if he can stay healthy, is a 1,000,000% going to be worth that fat extension he just got. I worry about injuries, man. I really, really do. All right, the Jaden Ivey Detroit Pistons rebuild was overall a success, in my opinion. We got 2 championships in it. He turned out to be a stud. Saddiq Bey still on his man period. I have no idea what's going on. But nonetheless, I was happy with the outcome of this rebuild. Hopefully you guys were as well. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comments section. Of course, I will be up to date and upload as fast as possible as soon as the KD and Kyrie trades do go down. Let me know your predictions on those down below in the comments section if they haven't been traded yet at this time this video is going up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next one.